Hey, all, good morning. You should be seeing a theme now as you read your devotional and study scripture. We have a choice to make in how we spend our time or live our lives. We're going to get through the day one way or another, but the question is, how do we get through it? Do we take on the struggles of this life on our own, or do we take on intentional position and prioritize a relationship with Jesus Christ? The devotion refers to grumbling, right? That moaning, groaning, and shuffling of feet. It's a reactive, weary way to move through life, and it focuses on the weight of our difficulties. There is an alternative offered by God. It involves staying alert to choice points throughout the day, remaining aware of His presence and leaning on His strength rather than relying solely on your own. This is something that requires a constant practice. Let me give you an example. Yesterday, I'm on the phone working through a challenge, and I was being incredibly directive, not using the greatest language or tone. I heard my tone, and I had to stop and course correct. At that point, channel God and have Him influence your decisions and your actions. The devotional highlights that choosing this path does not mean your life will be free of problems. It does change your posture towards them, though. By thanking God even when you're encountering difficulties, you invite Him to transform these trials into blessings. We just talked about this in a previous devotional. Leaning on God isn't a sign of defeat. It is a most effective way to face challenges confidently. His presence is your anchor, and His peace is available to guard your heart, regardless of the circumstances. Every day is filled with moments where we decide our attitude. I, for one, will not be the victim. I prefer to look for what I can do to fix my situation. If I'm honest, I often look internally at my own personal resources to fix the situation. The challenge for me and for all of us is to invite God into our hearts in those moments for a clear path moving forward. Use gratitude. Gratitude can be a catalyst. When you thank God in the middle of a trial, you shift your focus from the obstacle to the one who can overcome it. So, a couple of action items we can take. For the first one, throughout your day, identify at least 3 choice points moments where you feel frustration rising. In those moments, stop, take a breath, and consciously acknowledge God's presence before choosing your next response. And then spend some time in gratitude. Write down one specific problem or trial you're facing today. Next to it, write a prayer of thanks for the situation, specifically asking God to show you how He is working through it to produce a blessing or growth in your character. My prayer for you is that these overviews provide some context and some motivation to help you take action. Keep getting up every morning and intentionally chasing your relationship with God. I hope you have a great day. God bless.